Hi, it's Kathy from Bishopstone Yarns, and it is the 16th of December, so the 16th day of Vlogmas, and I thought that I would do a little roundup of what I've been up to. I haven't been on for a few days, so I thought I would just make a little video, show you what I've been doing, and yeah, because I'm not quite sure how many more days I might be making videos during December. Kind of depends on how busy I get and what I get up to. But for those of you who have been here before, you'll know I'm coming to you from Tasmania, which is the little island to the south of Australia. And it is summer down here at the moment. So, of course, our Christmas and our lead up to Christmas is always very different to those people who are in the north of, the northern hemisphere. With the snow and the cold, it has been really nice weather down here. I have just recently been to the beach, and tomorrow is going to be another really hot day, so it's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow. So we have also had quite a few bushfires recently on our island. So it's quite a large island, but on the east coast of Tasmania, there have been a lot of bushfires, and luckily there haven't been any fires near where we are, but I think they lost about 19 houses on the east coast, and it's only December, so we're not even really into the kind of like the hottest or the warmest, kind of driest time of the year for us. But yeah, every year is different down here, and it's always enjoyable though, having Christmas when it's nice and warm for the weather, but it does make it quite busy as well, because you want to go out and enjoy the warmth and the beach, and also trying to fit in kind of Christmas crafting and things like that as well, and plus all those Christmas lunches and get-togethers as well. So what I'm going to start with is, last time I was talking to you, I had been working on these socks. I had finished one. I think this might have been the sock that I had finished last time. And oh, hold on, let me just see if I can find the tag. Here we go. Yes. So this was by Fiber Lily, and her Lily's Almond Blossom is the name of this one. So as I was talking last time, I wasn't really quite sure what to expect in terms of the colouring. So this is the foot and the leg. If you can kind of see, there's the heel. So that is the colour of one foot. Now the second one has come out slightly differently. So there's a lot more blue, which I kind of quite like the blue a lot more than the yellow. But so I've got the blue up the top and then the blue down the bottom, heels down here. So if you can kind of imagine, here is the front of the socks. And so this sock is going to have a lot more yellow on the front of the foot, and this one's got a lot more of the yellow underneath, which doesn't really matter because usually you only really see the top part of the sock. This will be in the shoe. But yeah, no, it was a very interesting kind of knit. Not quite what I was expecting when I looked at the skein. I was expecting more of a striped kind of effect. And I was saying before, I quite like this striped effect here in the heel, where you've got a range of both the colours. I think that's what I was kind of expecting for the whole sock, but someone said to me the other day, it looks very beach-like, like with the blue of the water and the yellow of the sand. So yeah, I think they're right, actually. I can see that quite a bit. Interesting. Not really. I think if I knew it was going to come out quite like this, I probably wouldn't have bought the skein. But having said that, I will always wear hand-knitted socks, so it's not really a problem for me. So at least I finished one bit of knitting. But of course, what I have been doing mostly, well, probably the one there. Apart from finishing the socks, the only other thing I have been working on is I have been working every day on my Plum Street sampler, so of the pomegranate Santa. And so every day I have done a little bit of this, and sometimes it's only been a little bit. And this is how far I am along. So we've already got the Santa. We're coming along here. We haven't got the tree up yet, but getting there. And I find that if I do a little bit of stitching every day during December, especially in a Christmas themed stitch, I seem to get quite, well, not quite a bit done, but at least I dedicate that time and work my way through my Christmas cross stitches. Because for some reason I thought I had a lot more cross stitches than I have, but yes, I don't know. I don't know why. I thought I had a lot more than I actually do have, but yes, so there it is. The I think one of the other things I want to work on next year is actually find some winter themed cross stitches to do, because I haven't really got much for a winter display, so I would like to have some more kind of like winter themed cross stitch, I think. But I'll think about that next year. Yeah, sorry about the rustling. But I would just show you, those who've been watching for a while, you would have seen I had bought some Christmas fabric before, and to make a table runner. Well, I have also bought, so I went to the Needlewoman in Hobart and bought some Christmas fabric. So I have got the Woodland Winter, well, I don't know, collection. So this is a charm pack of 5-inch squares with a number of different patterns. I don't know how well I can show you, but well, it's going to be a bit tricky to show you, but there are a range of different kind of Christmas themed designs in there, and I'm only just flicking through. I will show you these all later when I decide exactly what I'm going to make from these. And let's see, what else have we got? Well, we've got snowflakes and pine, little I quite like the red and white. I really do like the red and white, and I quite like the tartany type Christmas kind of colours as well. We've got some more pine cones and things like that, some spruce. So yes, a whole range of different designs. Here's one with some little deers on it. So I've got all of these that hopefully I can make some sort of a Christmas, another Christmas quilt, like a mini quilt with this one. I think that would be really nice as more of a display quilt than actually a bed kind of quilt. So I have that, and then I couldn't help but get some beautiful red and white kind of striped, that just kind of yells out Christmas to me, and some green and white striped, and then some red here, which is a bit hard to show you, but this has got some houses on it. I will show you these a lot. Well, I'll kind of, when I decide what I'm going to make out of all of this, I will kind of show you in closer detail. But at the moment, this is just a little bit of Christmas that I've bought and have been enjoying, kind of just the thought of what I might be able to make from it. Okay, and the next thing, or the last thing I'm going to show you before I go, before it starts getting a little bit noisy around here actually, is for those who've been watching for a while as well, you will have seen I bought some Christmas material recently, and I have made some bags, even though I have not put the drawstrings in, But so this is the first beautiful Christmas bag here I have made with these laughing kookaburras. And the kookaburras are out and around at the moment. So that is my bag. As I said, I still have to put the drawstrings in there. And inside, I have a nice brown colour. So, yeah, quite happy with that one. My second one is, of course, very Australian with the koalas. And the inside of this is like a aquary, greeny, I don't know what colour you'd call that, but yes. So here we have beautiful koalas in Santa hats. Oh my gosh. That's the one thing I didn't see when we went away just recently on our trip. I was hoping to see some koalas just in the wild, but I guess they are quite hard to see. I didn't see any. I have seen some in the past when I was younger, when we've been travelling around and stuff, but yes. So, and then, so these are 2 drawstring bags. These 2 are just, you know, like a kind of project bags for my knitting. And the next one I've made is probably, I guess, more, well, it's got a zip top, and so I've designed it a little bit more probably to use with cross stitch. And this one is, of course, magpies, Christmas magpies with just a zip top and yellow one on the inside. So, yeah, I was quite happy with all of those. I can't really say which I think is my favourite. Which Australiana one is my favourite, I don't know. But I thought I'd better stop at 3 because I kind of thought 3 Christmas bags is probably enough. I need to probably make myself a few more project bags, probably about this size, but to use just during the year. And so I might kind of look and see what kind of material I've got, just as a bit of a themed bags for during the year. Like I was saying, I'm kind of thinking ahead to winter after seeing all these lovely kind of wintry scenes from Europe for Christmas, thinking a nice winter kind of design might be nice for a bag as well. But yeah, I enjoyed making those. I haven't done any work on my quilt at all. I have just started cutting out some of my Christmas hexagon shapes from the Tilda material that I bought to make my table runner, only on my very first hexagon, and I'll talk about that in another video, I think. So I haven't got very far with that. So now I've finished my socks, maybe I will concentrate on doing the hexagons. And I think that'll be enough for today, because otherwise it might get interrupted by outside noises that are happening. I hope everyone is having a great December, and whether you're in the north or whether you're in the south of the hemisphere, you're getting ready for Christmas and enjoying a bit of crafting along your way. Okay, I'll say bye for now.